Hi, hello guys. All right, so if you can hear me, let me know. All right, hello. All right, hello guys. Good evening. Welcome to this webinar. All right, so we are going to start at 8 o'clock. So now, before we start, I want to quickly give some house rules. Right. All right. So before we start, I want to quickly give some house rules. Right. That if you know that you don't have enough data for a class like this, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here wasting your time because some people complain that, oh, I don't have data for this, I don't have data for that. But when it comes to watching Netflix, you know, watching their favorite their favorite comedian on YouTube, they have data. Okay, these kind of people, you already know what their priorities are. So if you think that, if you feel like you don't have enough data to, because this class is going to be for 1 hour, 30 minutes. So if you do not have enough data, please just find something else to do with your time. Okay. All right. So if you don't have enough data, find something else to do with your time. So we're going to start by 8. I'm just waiting for time to hit so that we can start. All right. Um, this is Umoru Ibrahim, not Jade. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share my screen so we can start. It's almost time. Why are there 49 people in this chat? Open up. All right, I have started sharing my screen. So if you can see my screen and you can hear me very well, just say loud and clear in the chats quickly. You can see my screen and you can hear me very well. Just say loud and clear in the chats. All right, so if you can see my screen and you can hear me very well, just say loud and clear so that we can start. Once I get enough loud and clear, I'm going to get started. So basically, this is our topic for today. So the best way to enjoy this class is to have your phone in landscape mode, just like this one, right? This one you're seeing on my screen. Okay. So if you can see this, just let me know. Just say loud and clear in the chat quickly. Loud and clear if you can see this. Awesome. So we have a lot of people saying loud and clear, which is very cool, which is awesome. So this is it. This is so like this is how the screen is going to look like. So for you to enjoy this class, like I said before, your phone should be turned like this, right? Except in cases where you want to type, you can flip it back to the normal way. But when you want to, for you to enjoy this class, just turn your phone like put your phone, hold your phone in landscape mode like this, so that you can have like full screen. All right. So it's almost time. Let's just so everyone can hear me. I'm going to like turn off the chat right now. So yeah, I'm going to. I believe the chat is going to go away right now. So there will be no place for you to chat. So the only thing I want you to do right now is to focus on my screen. That's the only thing you want to do. Focus on this screen. All right. We're coming. All right. Let's start. I have to sneeze. Yeah, good evening, everyone. My name is Sumoru Ibrahim. If you're meeting me for the first time, you're welcome. So today, I want to show you how. Before that, all right, I believe everyone here wants to earn extra income online. All right, to supplement your income, to make enough money so that you can live comfortably in Nigeria, pay your bills comfortably, and take care of your loved ones. Right. Now, I'm sure some of you have heard that there are many ways you can make money online, or people make money online, but you need a direction. All right, you need a plan. You need someone to show you road, basically. So I want to show you how I make thousands of dollars typing simple emails for companies abroad. All right, now there are different ways you can make money online, but this is just one of the ways that is very simple. All right, because I don't like stress. So and I make thousands of dollars every month typing simple emails for companies abroad while living in Lagos, Nigeria. All right. So I'm right here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I work for companies abroad. I'm sure you have heard about people who are here in Nigeria and they'll tell you, oh, my company says I should do this. Oh, and they are working from the comfort of their house. I'm sure you have seen some guys who are software developers, product designers, a lot of people, right? We are right here in Nigeria and they're working for companies abroad. All right. So this is something that I want to show you how to do. So, and also, I'll be showing the exact steps that I personally followed that anyone you can use to go from zero to making at least $1,000 every single month doing this. All right. Now, all you need to do this stuff I'm about to show you is your Android phone or whatever smartphone that you have. So that phone that you have, that phone you hold in your hand is a very, very, very powerful tool. Okay, that phone can become your personal ATM if you know how to use it. So that phone you hold in your hand can become your personal ATM if you know how to use it. All right. And for you to do this, it doesn't matter if your English is not perfect. When we talk about this, you are basically writing simple emails. When I mean writing, I mean typing, because you're not using biro and paper. You're typing free from your phone. Okay. So you don't have to be a writer to do this, because some people are scared that, oh, do I have to be a writer? The person that is talking to you right now, is not a writer. I studied mathematics when I was in school, and what I'm doing today has nothing to do with writing or typing. All right. And if you've never been paid to write before, or you've never made a dime online, this is going to work for you. Now, I want to make something very, very clear to you guys. So, some people, when they see anything online, the first thing that their mind goes to is scam. All right. And I don't blame you if you think like that. It's just based on your personal experience. So, if you think this is a scam, just close this presentation so that you don't waste your time, because the truth is, I'm not going to change your mind. I don't have time for that. because I believe that it is better. It's just like when you want to, let's say you want to preach to someone about God, and that person doesn't believe that God exists. Of course, there are some people who don't believe God exists, right? There's no point telling that person about God, because that person's mind is made up that God doesn't exist. So if your mind is made up that everything online is a scam and you're not ready to learn how to use it, then you are going to be wasting your time. Right? So my goal is to steer you in the right direction, because so basically what I'm here for is for people who know that, oh yeah, you can make money online, but you know they are looking for the right direction, they are looking for the right information, they're looking for the right information. All right, they are looking for guidance, someone to tell them, okay, this is what you need to do, this is where you need to put your focus. All right, this is the people that I want to talk to. People who are already believe or want to learn that, okay, oh, this making money online thing is possible. I just need direction. All right, because what I've observed over time is that the reason why people fail or lose money in this online thing is a lack of right knowledge. Okay, most people don't have the knowledge. Most people lack the right knowledge. So and they're not ready to learn, which is very very funny. They just tell you, oh, it is scam, and they go back to their average lives and start complaining at the government, and all of those things. And yeah, so quickly, I'm not here. I want to give you a warning before I go ahead. I'm not here to introduce you to any of these three platforms that promise people money. Nigerians, when you tell them, this is how you make money online, they think, oh, making money online has to do with putting 50K to collect 500K in 48 hours. That is not what I'm here for. All right, we are here for serious business. So what we are here for basically, I'm here to teach you how you can work for companies abroad. So you can see that there's a work here, because if I believe that you have to work for you to earn money. So if you feel like you are coming here to cross your leg or do magu magu and money will be flying to your account, you are going to be wasting your time. All right. So you are here to learn how to work for foreign businesses from the comfort of your home using your phone, okay, and earn crazy amount of money that can help you escape poverty and change your story. All right. And if you stay to the end of this presentation, you'll be far ahead of those people who don't. And what do I mean by that? You see, some people come here, watch this class, and at the maybe halfway, they'll tell you, oh, this guy is just wasting my time. Oh, this guy is talking too much, and they'll go away. Well, it is their business, all right? I don't really care. It is you that is going to, whether you want to stay or not, whether you want to fail or not, it's you that is failed. All right. So those people who give up halfway get half-baked information, and no one gets results. So if you come here and you plan to stay halfway, I'm sorry for you, because there's not you're going to waste your time, because there's nothing you can do with information that's incomplete. All right. So staying to the very end of this program ensures that you get since the very end of this program ensures you get the complete package that will help you succeed and bring financial stability into your life. All right. Now I'm going to go over a few testimonials just to show you how powerful this training is. All right. So people that have mentored over time, this is how much they are making. Like Bakari, this guy he's a very young boy, less than 20 years old. When I started mentoring him on his first job, he got $600, and right now he's in school and he earns more than his professor. He's earning $1,200 on a monthly basis, and that's over 800,000 naira. All right, this is Ayomide. He was able to get his dream phone because he now get paid in dollars right for clients abroad. And I'm sure some of you here, you have a phone you want to buy. Maybe it could be iPhone, maybe it could be the latest Samsung. These phones are very expensive. But when you start making money in dollars, all right, making a lot of money, you can be able to afford these things. Maybe you want to change your car, maybe you want to buy a new car or something you want to buy for your parents or your loved ones. Whatever it is possible. All right. This is also Fumilayo, who is now making money, a lot of money, right? And working for clients and earning in dollars. This is also Ibuka. Ibuka used to be a sales boy before writing email changed his life. We also have Papuetra, who said, "Oh, you guys are a blessing to my New Year 2023." After she signed her first client, and I hope that I'm going to be a blessing to some of you, because I mean, not everybody is going to take action anyway. This is also David. David, right now, he has a job, but he writes emails. He works for clients abroad, writing emails for them. Okay, and because we are in Nigeria, even if you have a job, your job is not enough. We all know that you can get sacked anytime, God forbid. But if you're being realistic, if you want to face reality, it is the truth. So you want to get something on the side just in case anything happens, you can still, take care of your loved ones and still pay your bills comfortably. And that's what David has done. We also have Tolu Lope. So there's a lot of testimonials from people that have mentored. And the reason why these people are succeeding is because they are taking this thing very seriously. Because to be very honest, it is one thing to teach somebody, and it's another thing for the person to take it seriously. Like that's why they say you can force a horse to the river, but you can't force it to drink the water. All right. So no matter how much I mentor you, if you're not a serious person, you are never going to make it. All right. So I am not those people that don't make money from what they teach. So what I'm teaching you today, what I'm going to be showing today, is from my personal experience. It's something that I have made a lot of money from, and I still make money from it. All right. There are some classes you attend. The person who is teaching you doesn't even know what they are doing. They have not even make a single money from it. They're just coming to tell you stories. Okay, so everything I'm showing you today is what I have personally made a lot of money from. All right, now I'm sure you can see this is one of my clients, so you can see our chat right here. So because like I talk with our people abroad a lot from the comfort of my house. Now this is some of the money that I've earned doing business online. Now this is last year. Though I don't like putting my money, how much I make on the internet anymore, because Nigeria is a very crazy place, so I'm just trying to be very careful. But basically, last year, October, when I did my calculations, it was over 12 million naira in 1 month. I'm sure for some of you, it sounds unbelievable, but the truth is, I'm not showing you this for you to believe, because some people tell you, oh, this Photoshop, don't mind them, it's a lie. That's how they will edit pictures. But I don't, like I said, I don't care. Whether you believe this or not, it is none of my business. All right. I'm just showing you. This is for a small group of people who believe these things are possible. So I'm just showing you that there's no limit to what you can achieve. You can make as much money as you want, provided that you're ready to be serious with your life. All right. So money in itself is cool. All right. I've been using money to get to right now. I'm able to send my two younger sisters. My parents were not able to send them to school. I am now financially capable to put them into school, pay school fees, give them monthly allowance, and all of those things. This is what makes me happy, because I'm the first one in my house. And I'm sure this is something that you also want to do. So it is possible if you're ready to be serious, all right? If you take this thing very, very seriously, all right? Now, you're meeting me for the first time, so why should you even pay attention to me? Why should you even trust someone you meet online? Okay. Now, I want to, give you a quick rundown to make you guys feel comfortable. All right. So one thing you should know is that I have a reputation to protect, because of I have over like I think over 10,000 followers on YouTube. I have over 7,000 followers on Facebook, and I also have thousands of followers on Twitter. So now, for me to have this amount of people following me, it means that I know what I'm doing, right? I mean, you can't have this amount of followers and you're scamming people. It is not possible, right? So those people that follow me are constantly want to learn from me because of the experience that I've gathered over time. And also, I have, the kind of people that I've been with over time. I mean, I right now, because of where I am right now, I I attend private meetings with multi-millionaires in Nigeria right here. And one of them is Adim Isiakwana. He's the COO of BetKing, and also is also a director in the Nollywood movie industry. So if you have seen this movie called Brotherhood, which I believe is a very popular movie, very interesting movie, you should see the movie. He's part of the directors. And you can see me right here next to him. So why am I showing you this stuff? All right. I just showing you, hopefully it makes you feel comfortable and make you realize that the person talking to you, all right, has a lot of reputation to protect, and he cannot mess things up. Okay. Now, so far, some of you are going to think, oh, maybe I'm lucky. Oh, how did you know? Some people, when you talk your what is it? When Nigerians especially, when they see you winning, when they see you making some crazy amount of money that normally people don't, people don't really make, they always think maybe you're lucky, maybe you're special, or maybe you had a rich uncle or rich auntie somewhere. All of those things, and you may be asking yourself that, oh man, me, I'm from a poor background though. I'm like, how am I going to make it? Are you sure it is possible for me to? Now, if you're asking yourself that question, all right, for that reason, I'm going to share my story on how I rose from nobody to becoming someone in life through the business of email writing. Now, the reason why I like to share my story anytime I teach is to inspire someone. Everybody gets inspired when they hear someone's story, all right, because it proves that, okay, if this person who is like me can do this thing, then it's also possible for me too, because like that's how my own life also changed. All right. So basically, the reason why I want to share my story is to show you that, see, I don't care where you are right now in your life. Maybe you come from you are an orphan. It doesn't matter. You're you don't have any parents. It doesn't matter. Your parents are really, really poor. You grew up poor. You are poor right now. You are struggling right now. You can't pay your bills. Life is tough for you. I don't care whatever it is you are right now. What I care is that you can actually make it. You can change your situation. You can change your present financial situation. Why? Because the internet has made it possible for the common man to have a voice. You don't need to know someone in the House of Assembly. You don't need to have a rich uncle before you can make it. You don't need to be lucky. You don't need a miracle to become financially comfortable and attain financial freedom. The internet has presented us a lot of opportunities that you have, that once you take advantage of it, you can make as much money as you want, and like make as much money where you are going to be financially comfortable, whatever. I mean, there are people in Nigeria that don't really feel anything that is happening. I mean, thank God I'm one of them. When the cash scarcity started, it didn't really affect me because why? I stay in an estate. If I want to buy anything, I use my card. I don't really go out. I don't have any reason to go out. The only time I want to go, I go out, I drive. If I want to buy fuel, I buy fuel with my card. So cash, I don't feel it. If anything happens or things get crazy, I'm going to travel out of the country. And over a few years ago, it was not like this. So that's why I want to share my story. So if you feel like my story is going to waste your time, so yeah, so if you feel like my story is going to waste your time, it's not by force to be here, all right? You can simply find something else to do, all right? So I'm going to quickly go over my story so that I hope that some of you get inspired. Now, this was me, 2019. That was a few years ago when I used to work a 9 to 5 job at the airport in Kano State. I was just an assistant staff. I was begging for a job because it is a government job, and it's not easy to get government job in Nigeria. And I was begging for a job, hoping that one day, miracle is going to happen, but it never happened because, of course, I don't know anybody in House of Assembly. The only person I know is God. So I was living at the Corpus Lodge, sharing a room with 5 people because I don't have money for rent. So the only money I was using to survive was Alawi, which was 19,800 at the time. I was serving at the time, so NYC was giving us money every month. And 19,800, what can it do for you? Really nothing. You cannot really do anything. I mean, if you collect salary, if you're a salary earner, you know these things. Like the money comes in today, the next 3 4 days, you have paid the debts, paid the loan apps before they will start sending message to all your family that you're a debtor. The money was not enough. So at some point, I had to steal my roommate's food to survive. Now, if any of my roommates is seeing this, I'm really sorry, but I had to do that to survive. I didn't steal anybody money anyway, just food. They will cook, I go to their pot and I'll take their food. All right. So this was when this was when I realized that my life, like I needed to do something about my situation. So it was this day my mom called me that my dad has been rushed to the hospital. He needs to be operated on, and there's an amount of money that the need for the operation that I should send something as the firstborn. Now, for me, who is the firstborn of the house? Of course, if you're from the family of, if you are any from any family in Nigeria and you're the firstborn of your family, you already know what that means. A lot of responsibility, and nobody cares about how you do it. Everybody just wants you to send money, and this was my situation back then. My dad was dying. My dad needs to be operated on. We need to send money. Where am I going to get money? Someone who's earning 19.8. All right. So that was the day I got fed up with poverty, and I swore that, man, I need to do something about my situation because my dad is dying. And so that's where I started looking for ways, to try and make money so that I can save my dad and change my story. So the reason, part of the reason why I'm here today is because of my dad. It started because of my dad. So see, for you to change your situation, right, you need a strong motivation. That's what people don't realize. You need a strong motivation. Like, if someone has insulted you before because of money, that is enough motivation for you to want to make money. All right. So your motivation has to be strong. Else you just be playing year after year. You are still the same person. All right. So while I was looking for ways to make money online, just like the way you guys are looking to improve your income. You saw my ad. You are here right now. That's almost something like that for me. I was looking for ways to make money so that I can save my dad. Then I met this guy, a Nigerian guy, on Twitter. I'm sure some of you know Twitter. This guy, just a small boy. I think I'm even older than him. But this guy is making $10,000, $30,000. Working for clients abroad. And I was intrigued, like, how did this guy take the do? So he caught my interest. I messaged him, and the reason why I even messaged him was because I read his story too, and I was really, really inspired. Like, this boy, his parents were divorced. They couldn't afford Okrika clothes. Okrika clothes is like the cheapest in this Nigeria. That family couldn't afford it. And right now, this guy lives in Dubai. Dubai alone. I mean, Dubai. If you're living in Dubai, not Dubai suffering, like you're living in Dubai town. You're paying over 2 million naira per month, not per year, per month for rent. I mean, someone is paying that kind of money. I mean, that person is doing really, really well. So I messaged this guy, and this is the message I sent to him, and he told me, "Oh, to go and learn, makeup writing." And thank God he was holding a class then. So I borrowed money from a friend. I didn't care because the only thing that I had in my mind was, I need to make money to that so that I can save my dad. My dad must not die. So I borrowed 40,000 for 42,000 naira to pay for his training and the business of email writing. This internet stranger shared with me changed my life. So you can see the payment that I made here for the 2,000 naira. You can see if you check here, you're going to see my email. So this is not, I'm not coming here to tell you a story because, I want to tell you a story. No, I just, showing you that I used to be like you, and this is my journey. Okay. And I didn't just appear and money started entering my account. All right. So I started working, like I said, it is one thing for you to be mentored, and it's another thing for you to take that thing seriously. Most people see life changing opportunities, but their own seriousness just let it slip, just keep them the same way. So I took this thing up seriously, and in 2020, I got my first breakthrough. You know, I got a client from Singapore, and this guy paid me money, over $499. And this was COVID, this was lockdown. I'm sure if you remember lockdown and COVID, everybody were complaining that, more companies have been sacking people, all of those things. But I mean, I was in my house, my father's house, basically making money before I moved out. So this was, more, I gotta getting more results. So if you have been paying attention to my story, of course, there's a lesson from every story. Now, one lesson you should pick from this story is that money comes from God through men. Now, people pray for financial breakthrough every day, but when they see opportunities presented by someone, they'll tell you, oh, that person is a scam, or that person is trying to scam me, oh, that person is just trying to take my money. All of those things. They forget that God will not come down from heaven and put money in your pocket. God is going to, come, what is it called? Bring opportunities through men, through human beings just like you. And when you tap into the opportunities, that is how you make money. All right. So you are just one information away from your financial breakthrough. And you need to be ready to do whatever it takes when that one information presents itself. Okay. Some people see information that has the capacity to change their life, and they don't do anything about it, and they remain the same way year after year. All right. So you must not be that person. Whenever you see an opportunity that is very, very clear, information that can change your life, you should do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Now, in my case, I borrowed money. I didn't care what was going to happen. All right. I believe that this is going to work for me because I saw it. I saw that okay, this is very clear. This is if I could work out on this stuff, it is going to lead me to my financial breakthrough, which it actually did. All right. So now, who here is ready to do whatever it takes to unlock their financial breakthrough? If you're here, you're ready to do whatever it takes to unlock your financial breakthrough. Just tell me in the chat that I am ready, or I will do whatever it takes. Just say I will do whatever it takes. All right. So the chat will be open for like few seconds. All right. So I want to be sure you guys are with me. I want to be sure you guys are communicating with me. So if you are here, you are sure that you will do whatever it takes to unlock your financial breakthrough. Just put in the chat that I will do whatever it takes. I will do whatever it takes. All right. Now, if you are feeling like a big boy to comment, well, part of success is that if you can't do the simple things required for you to succeed, then how do you expect yourself to succeed? All right. I love the chats I'm seeing right now. The energy for tonight is great. All right. You guys are really following, which is very cool. All right. So I'm going to be very transparent with you. All right. My aim for this presentation is to help you understand what this email writing online business model is all about, and then show you the steps to get started. And at the end of this presentation, there will be an opportunity to work together with my team through our mentorship program. So basically, if after I've explained everything you need to start, the steps you need to get started with, and you feel like, oh man, I'm going to need someone to guide me through, I'm going to need like a support system, there will be an opportunity to work together with my team through our mentorship program. So basically, this mentorship program is for people who don't want to leave anything to chance. All right. You rather just have someone who is very experienced, hold your hand in this business and give you constant support and guidance to ensure that you succeed. So if you're that kind of person, if you're that kind of person, then stick with me to the end so that you can grab this opportunity. All right. So let's begin. One thing you should know is that there's only one way to make money on the internet or to make money online. Right. The reason why I had to put this is I had to put this so that everybody will be clear. There's only one way to make money on the internet. Any other way anybody tell you apart from this, the person is just trying to scam you. All right. And this is how money works basically. All right. Money is just a byproduct of the exchange. So the only way you can make money on the internet or online is to sell a product to people or you render a service to people. And this is the way every one of us, this is how we make money. All right. Some of you here is either you are selling something to somebody, all right, maybe you have a shop, or maybe you're selling something via WhatsApp, or you have a service that you are rendering to people. Maybe you are a plumber, you are a furniture person. Even if you work in a 9 to 5 job, you are rendering a service to your company. That's why they are paying you. This is how everybody, both the rich and the poor, this is how everybody makes money. So it is the same way on the internet. The internet doesn't is not different. The only difference is that you can do it without being there physically. You can do it without seeing the person physically. All right. Now, if that makes sense, let's press forward. Now, what you need to understand is that the internet has presents a lot of opportunities for us. Now, right now, you can pick up your phone, download boats, book press your phone and a car will appear. That's Uber app. Many years ago, those things doesn't exist. Because of the internet, these things, there are things that now exist. People now sell things on WhatsApp because of the internet. So there's a shift happening in the world right now called the gig economy, where companies abroad can now hire people over the internet to complete certain projects and pay them. So this works like a contract staff, all right? But the thing is, you work from the comfort of your home using just your phone or your laptop, and you decide the hours you want to work. Nobody's going to be controlling your life. Nobody's going to be threatening you that if you don't come to work by 8 a.m., they're going to sack you. They're going to deduct your salary. All of those things that make you feel like a slave. All right, none of that. You can be in your house. All right, you have the freedom to work from anywhere. You have the freedom to decide, oh, okay, man, I want to work 10 hours this week. I want to work 20 hours this week. Oh, because nobody is going to be controlling your life, basically. So companies abroad, they hire people all over the world via the internet to complete certain projects for them. We call it the gig economy, right? Now, for you to take part in this gig economy and begin to earn extra income in dollars, you need a high income digital skill, all right? You need a high income digital skill. Just like back in the days when they say, oh, if you want to apply, if you want to work for oil company, you need a BSc. You need BSc in oil. I don't even know the degree itself. Whether it's oil engineering, I don't know. Maybe mechanical engineering. Oh, I don't know. But basically, that's a sample, right? If you want to get a job in any company now, they will ask for a BSc, right? So that's almost something here. So for you to take part in this gig economy and begin to earn extra income in dollars, you need a high income digital skill because because you'll be doing projects for this company, all right? So the projects you'll be doing for these foreign companies requires certain skill sets, all right? Now, what are high income digital skills? High income digital skills are skills or abilities that anyone can learn and develop, all right? And they have crazy demand in the marketplace. Now, graphics design, if you know how to design graphics, it's a skill. If there are people who can, software developers, it's a skill, all right? Photography, it is a skill, all right? But there are some that are high income digital skill, all right? Now, all of those things I'm mentioning are digital skills. Now, the amazing part is that anybody can do it. Anybody can become a photographer. Anybody can become a baker. Anybody, like they like nobody was born into this world and the person knows how to do furniture work. The person knows how to paint. That's why, if you want to, nobody came to the world and became a fashion designer. Everybody, you went to the way we do it back, you register for, you pay, you go to a fashion school or a fashion shop where you go and learn how to sew, how to cut, and all of those things. And over time, when you develop yourself, you become good at it. All right. So that's how this high income digital skill work. So it is not anything that is hard. As long as you have a brain and you're willing to learn, you can do it and become really good at it, and you'll be in demand and you make crazy amount of money. All right. So the money you make with these high income skills are not small boys' money. That is why it is called high income skills. Okay, it can literally change your life, and the most important thing is that you need to take it very seriously. Right now, there are a lot of skills to choose from. There are a lot of high income skills that you can do. We have closing, we have coding, funnel building, a lot of them like that. But the simplest and the easiest that you can do using just your phone is email copywriting. Right, I chose that because I don't like stress at all. So if you're like me and you don't like stress at all, then this is the best for you. My student that I mentor make at least $2,000 or $1,000 on a monthly basis with this. All right. So with email copywriting, which is the skill, all you do is you type simple emails into a word processor. It's like, we call it Google Document. It's like Microsoft Word. All right. So you just pick up your phone, you type the emails inside it, and you send it to the client. That is it. That is everything you're doing. All right. That's why you see, I told you, me, I don't like stress. I don't want anything that's going to be I have to be buying computer, be doing all those voila, all of those websites. No, with email copywriting is very simple. All you do is you pick up your phone, you type emails into your phone, just the way you type stuff on WhatsApp. You type, emails and send. But you type this stuff into a document or a document file, and you send the file to the client. The client gets it, he sees the email, like, okay, yeah, we like your email, and that is it. They'll pay you. That's what you do, and you get paid every month, every hour. All right. Now, here's an example of the emails you'll be writing or you'll be typing. Remember, when I say writing, I mean typing. Okay, you are typing because everything you are doing from your phone. And of course, you will be told exactly what to write about. All right. Now, can you see how simple they are? I'm sure these things are very tiny, but I mean, if you look very closely, you can see something very, very big here. I'm still going to show you sample of the email anyway. And don't forget, this is all done from your Android phone or whatever smartphone that you have. All right. Now, you may be wondering, why do this company need this email? What do they need it for? What's so special about it that they will pay you so much money for these simple emails? I'm going to tell you. You see, every company in the world, like Jumia and Konga, right, use emails to convey information about their products and discounts to customers. Let's say Jumia has Black Friday. They want to tell their customers about, oh, you're having Black Friday. They will just send emails to their, send emails, and everybody who send emails to their customers. And of course, people are behind those emails. Some people are there who are writing those emails, giving to the company, and the company is sending out to their customers. Right now, if you are someone who shop online very well, you have seen this thing before. You see where they tell you, oh, your shipping has been shipped. We have new discounts. Come and buy. All of those things. There are people who are writing those things for these companies. Okay, and they are being paid a lot of money. Now, let me just show you what I mean for people who don't really know these things yet. Now, this is my Gmail account. I'm not checking my Gmail account in a while. This is my Gmail account. All right. Now, let me use a company that I believe everybody should know. Now, this is Epis. I'm sure everybody know Epis. Epis is an airline company here in Nigeria. Epis, we are back on Uyo. We are back on Uyo experience peace on any of our daily flight from Lagos and Abuja. So Epis send emails to their customers, which I happen to be one of their customers, saying they're back on Uyo and they're running a promo. All right. Now, don't forget, somebody was behind these emails. You see it. Forget about the designs. This not you're not doing designs or anything like that. Just the words. Somebody wrote this email. Somebody was behind this thing you see here. All right, and you can see it is in simple English. No big grammar or anything too complicated. All right. Now, keep in mind we are not working with Nigerian companies. We are working with companies abroad. So I'm just using Airpiece as an example to show you that every company in the world are sending emails, and they need people who are capable or who know how to write these emails. Okay. Now, this is a foreign company called COP. All right. I'm on their email list. All right. And I get emails from time to time. Now, they sell bras and pants to women. All right. So don't worry. You don't have to work with companies like this. If you are someone who doesn't like anything that has to do with stuff like this, you can. There are different companies you are going to be working with. Not just I'm just using this as an example because this is what I can get really really fast. Now, this is the emails they are sending. End of season sale. The only thing you'll be focusing on is the words, these writings, because that is what you are doing. End of season sale up to 60% off for a limited time. The end of season sale is here. You know what to do. Shop early before your favorite style sells out. Shop now. This is exactly or something similar to what you're going to be doing. So this is the emails that these companies are sending out, and this is exactly what you're going to be writing. Now, if you look at this very well, you will see that there is nothing hard here. The English here, it is not big grammar. It is the same thing that something that you do every day. I mean, everybody here can write this thing or can type this thing without any problem at all. All right, so it's an example of what you are going to be doing. So that's the emails that these companies send out to their customers. All right. Now, in first world countries like the US, the UK, Australia, people buy things through email very well. But if you don't buy things through email, it's because companies here in Nigeria, they don't really use it because our company, sorry, our system is just, everything about us is backward. Before ATM came to Nigeria, people abroad have been using ATM years before it came to Nigeria. Okay, so some things, so it will take time for us to adopt basically. But companies abroad send emails to their customers and people buy through email, so they end up making millions and billions of dollars yearly just from sending emails to their customers. And of course, don't forget, those emails that they are sending to their customers, someone has to be behind those emails, someone has to be at the back end writing or typing those emails, and that is where the opportunity is. So if you can position yourself as someone who has the ability to write those emails, put these emails together, these companies are going to hire you and put you in charge and pay you to just keep writing emails so that they can send to their customers. And like I said, it is a skill that anybody can learn or can do, because I was not born into this world to know how to do this. Nobody was born into this world and they know how to sew. No, the people who are bakers, people who are plumbers, furniture people, everybody who is, whatever it is that you are doing for work to make money, you learned it. That's something you should keep in mind. You learned it. All right. So if you have, if as long as your mind is open to learning, then you know the job become easy. Now, how do you get started from scratch as a newbie who wants to earn extra income in dollars writing emails for companies abroad? Now, there are just 4 steps you need to get started. Step one, you learn how to write these emails. We call them marketing emails. Okay, we call them marketing emails because they are meant for marketing purposes, right? Now, the way you think about this is that this, like I said, this is a skill. So let's say you want to become a fashion designer. What is the first thing that you do? So the first thing you do is that you need to go and learn how to sew, how to cut, how to take measurements before you can call yourself a fashion designer, right? So before you can call yourself an email copywriter, you need to master how to write or type these emails, because there's a way you have to put it to make it look good, so that these companies are going to keep hiring you and all of that stuff, right? So now, if you want to, how do you learn how to write these emails? Very simple. Just go to Google. All right. Just go to Google. Let me and type in how to write marketing emails on Google. Google will just give you a lot of information that's going to help you get started. All right. Now, step two is where you start building your portfolio. Now, when you start mastering any skill, all right, let's say fashion designing, for example, you are learning how to sew, how to measure, how to take measurements. Of course, you need to practice. You can't say you are learning without practicing. It is useless. So when you are learning how to write emails, you need to practice. And when you practice, what happens is that you begin to build your portfolio. Now, in the case of a fashion designer, when the person start practicing, what happens is the person will start having clothes, shoes, trousers, shirts. All right, they are using to master how to sew a shirt perfectly, because before anybody is going to hire them, they're going to say, oh, let me make I see your work now, make I see what you don't do. So like that's the idea behind it. So before anyone is going to hire you to write emails for them, they want to see what you have practiced, what you have written. And the more you type or the more you write, the more emails you write, the more good you become. And those emails that you are using as practice is what you're going to be showing potential clients, right? Now that's step two. Now step three is where you now convert your skill into cash. All right, you know how to write emails now, you have samples to show. Now, how do you make money with it? This is where step three comes in. So now all you have to do is go to where these foreign clients are, these companies are, and you simply reach out to them. All right. So there are platforms where you can find these particular clients. We have Upwork, we have Fiverr, we have FlexJobs. All right. We have Facebook, we have LinkedIn. Now, one place that I recommend for my students, people I mentor, all right, is Upwork, because jobs are readily available for anyone. Now, let me quickly go up on the Upwork platform so that you can see how it works. Now, this is Upwork. It's a platform where you get jobs. All right. Upwork is a platform where you get jobs. So companies come here, companies all over the world come here to post different kind of jobs. So, and it is not related to just people who can write emails. Some people are here on Upwork who are graphic designers. Some people who are here who are software developers. Some people are here who can design flyers. All right, and they'll be getting jobs. Right, but you, like I said, for you to tap into this opportunity, you need a high income digital skill, and email copywriting happens to be one of the simplest and the easiest because I don't like stress. Okay, so when you come on Upwork, the first thing you want to do is to register your profile. All right, so this is my profile. So you can see my name right here, Lagos, Nigeria. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie about your name or where you come from. So you can see I made over I think over 1,000 plus dollars here. That is a reminder to tell you that what I'm teaching you is something that I make money from. Now, you might be saying, "Oh, this is just it." No, because I don't use Upwork. I don't use this platform anymore. Why? Because I've passed this level. So this is for people who are starting out because you can easily get jobs right here. Then you can move to the higher levels where you be getting, jobs of like $5,000, $3,000, and the likes. All right. Just that I have passed this level, so I don't really need jobs on Upwork anymore. So you set up your profile on Upwork. You can look at my hourly rates and then look at the jobs that I've done for clients. And then this is my portfolio, the samples of emails that I'm talking about. Now, when this is done, the next thing you want to move on is to go to find work. Okay. So you see this part called where it says find work. This is where you see the jobs that you apply for the job. So this search bar, you can see jobs you might like. So these are all kind of jobs. Now look at this: tech writer for airports, Galaxy Pod, and Spotify. All right. Now you can go down, you're going to see $1,000. This client is going to pay you. This client is from Slovakia. All right. So because our focus is email copywriter, we're just going to the search bar and put in email copywriter. Now we are going to see this is, so you can see these 1,216 jobs found on Upwork alone. All right. So there's a lot of jobs that you can do. So sometimes you get paid per project and sometimes you get paid hourly. All right. You get paid per project and you get paid hourly. Okay. Now let me just do a quick sample. Sorry guys, hold on. So let me show you how you can quickly apply for jobs right here. So now this person, he said, "Oh, they need an email. Looking for an e-commerce focused email copywriter." Now, this client is from where? Canada. All right, and look at how much you're going to pay: $15 to $55 per hour. Now let's do some simple calculation. Now let's assume you're earning $20. That's the lowest, basically, for this client every hour. Okay, dollar is like 750 right now. $20 times that is every hour, right? Times 750. Now, what this means that you earn 15,000 naira every single hour you work with these clients. Now, let's say you're working 20 hours a week. Don't, like I said in the beginning, you can work. You decide the hours you want to work. That is 300,000 naira every single week for you. Right now, we have 4 weeks in a month, right? That is over 1.2 million naira every single month coming in for you. Now, imagine imagine the things it could do for you if you're earning that every month. Now, look at this. The client says, "Oh, more than 6 months project level." So, what this means is that you're going to be working with this client for the next 6 months. Now, imagine you get a job like this for the next 6 months. You have earned over 7.2 million naira. You can see contract to hire. All right, Canada. So when you see a job like this, all you need to do just scroll down. Don't forget, everything I'm showing you is something that you can do from your phone, right? My battery, I'm trying to be fast. You just click on apply now. All right, that is how you apply for jobs on Upwork. You just click on apply now. Now keep in mind, when you're applying for the jobs, Nobody's going to be asking you for your BSc degree, for your MSc degree. Your client doesn't care about that, right? In the real world, what people care about is competence. So when you come here, what you want to do is just simply write a cover letter, all right, to apply for. So your cover letter is very important because this is where you show that you know what you're talking about. You can do so. Just say, hey, client, I'm interested in your job. Here's why I'm qualified. So you show why you are qualified, because a lot of people are applying for this stuff. So you want to be really, really different. Okay, so you put your samples right here and you click on send. Once you click on send, immediately that means you've applied for the job. So you do that for the next job, do that for the next job, and you do that until you get a client. Now let me just show you how it works when a client responds. So you are going to be chatting with the client on this platform called Upwork. All right. Okay, so this is one of my clients that I used to work with. So we are chatting right here. So you can see I was asking him, hey man, overall, are you cool with everything? Because don't forget, you are working with people. You're working with what is it called? You're working with people. You're working with companies abroad, and these companies are going to have a representative. All right. So you need to be like you need to do a good job, all right, so that they can keep you longer. So this is not some mago kind of things. Like you need to be responsible. So you can see because there's just the ways someone will do work for you and you tell the person that man this is what we do. I don't like can't change them. So I did this work with this project for this client, and the client said, oh, okay, there's these changes I want you to make. Please make the changes. So you can see where I was saying, oh, I made the changes, so it's ready to go because I want to serve my clients. That is the mindset that you want to have. So it is good to go. He said, oh, thanks, and it was cool. And for this project, I got $200. $200 is 140,000 naira. And this project that took me less than 5 days, I was done. All right. So that's how you get your first client on Upwork. And if you do that again, you get your second client, you get your third client, you get your fourth client. You start making a lot of money. All right. Step four, that's step three done. So step four is when you get hired by these companies to write emails. Please do a great job. All right, so that you can be hired again and again and again and again. And that is how your income become very, very consistent. All right. So to make between $500 to $1,000 in the next 60 days, all right, if you look at the math that I've just showed you, you will see that this thing is doable. All right, it is not something I'm just trying to sweet talk. It is doable. I showed you the calculation, and if you follow my calculation, you see that this thing is possible. Right? When you get two foreign clients who is paying you $500 each, if that is they're paying per project, not hourly, you are already making $1,000 every single month. All right. So I want to ask a question I want to throw a question to you now. With what you have seen so far, with the calculation that we have done so far, can you see yourself making between $500 to $1,000 within the next 60 days? So if you can see yourself making this amount, or in the next 60 days, I want you to put in the chat. Let me put in the chat right now that you have to put your name. Now, how much can you see yourself making within the next 60 days? So you need to put your name like this, because I actually believe, when I want to say something positive, I like to include my name, right? So that I let God know that, my God, this is what I want to. So you say, Jeffrey, can see myself making $500 within the next 60 days. Or I, Adekunle, can see myself making $1,000 within the next 60 days. All right. So this is how you should put it in the chat. Quickly, guys. I believe the chat is open, or is chat not opened? So how much can you see yourself making? All right. And this is just an honest question. With what you have seen so far, how much can you see yourself making? So this is how you should do it. I, Martins, can see myself making that. So the thing is, the truth is, you have to be honest with yourself. Okay, this is not a get rich quick scheme. You have to be really honest with yourself. Like with what you have seen so far, how much do you think that, oh, this is what is possible for me if I put in the work, if I get serious within the next 60 days? How much is possible for me? All right, you can see I, Damilola, can see myself making $1,000 within the next 60 days. Now, let me bust your brain, guys. Let me bust your brain. You can actually make whatever amount that you think is possible in less than that with the right mentorship. Now look at Ebuka. Ebuka made $260. That's over 105,000 on his first job, and this will happen in just 4 weeks. All right, 4 weeks is just 30 days. So you can actually make, your first ever money in less than 60 days. But the reason why I don't, use shorter time frame is because I don't want people who we don't want people who feel like they can make money in the next 3 days. Okay, we want people who believe in the long term, who believe that, man, I have to, like, this thing takes time and I'm ready to, like, do the cost. Okay, you can actually make your money in less than if you are very serious. Like Ibuka now, he made his money, his first ever client or his first ever job was gotten in just 4 weeks. All right, although with the right mentorship. All right, we also have Perpetua, who started January 14th, and by March 1st she bagged a client for herself. All right, we also have Tolulope, who was part of our mentoring program. She signed up September 2nd. Yes, on October 6th, she got a client that paid her $500. And don't forget, this is not something that happened just once. All right. Once you get your first client, everything just becomes easy because you now know that it is possible. So all you need to do is just to do the same thing you have been doing, and you're going to get more jobs and you get more money. All right. So you can see that this has nothing. Let me turn off the chat again. I really love that you guys are participating. All right. So quickly, just pay attention. So you can see that with what I've shown you so far, you can see that this opportunity has nothing to do with referring your friends and family to earn a commission. All right. Some people don't like anything that has to be commission. You're convincing anybody to join something. All right. Before, those online business where they tell you, oh, go and bring your family member, go and bring some of your friends to join this thing and we'll pay you a commission. All of those things. All right. You're not doing any of that stuff. You're not going to be buying products, importing product from China, buying a website to sell, all of those stress. Nothing like that. You're not going to be posting, there are links people will send you, they will say click here and you earn $30. All of those nonsense. Nothing like that. The thing you are doing is very simple. You are simply the same way you work for companies. You work for companies where they pay you at the end of the month. That's something similar here, but nobody, you're not a slave to anybody. All right, you work for these companies. You can work with like 2-3 companies at a time. You can work with like 2-3 companies, 2-3 clients at a time. Okay, and they'll be paying you at different intervals. All right, you are like a contract staff. Nobody's going to be controlling your life. You're not a slave to anybody. You can travel from your village. As long as you're getting the job done, no problem. And you don't need a startup capital per se. Maybe you might need to buy data because this is an online business. So, but don't forget, the only thing you need is your phone. The same phone you're using to watch me right now, the same phone you're using to do WhatsApp. Every day you're doing WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not giving you money. That same phone you're using to do WhatsApp, that's exactly what you need. All right. So the only thing you are going to be spending money on is data, which I believe, it's an online business. You need data to access the internet. And of course, maybe money for education, to enrich your brain. All right. But don't forget, the only thing you are going to be spending money on is data. That's the only thing you're spending money, just data. Your phone, the only thing you're needing is your phone. Okay. So you're not going to be buying websites, buying product, all of those stress. And again, you don't have to be a computer or a tech person to do this. Okay, you don't have to be a computer person or a tech person to do this. All right, you don't have to be a computer wizard or a special, all of those stress, nothing like that. As long as you can pick up your phone, you can type it, you can type words on screen, you are good to go. And if you're asking yourself, oh, am I going to have time to do this? Or how many hours do I need to do this? Now, All you need is just 2 3 hours every day. All right, and the amazing part is that it's on your phone, so even you're at work, you can use your phone. I mean, people even, no matter how busy you are, you still go on WhatsApp to check people's status. You still go on Facebook to go and watch videos of Sabinos, your all those comedians. All right, all of those hours that you spend on your phone, you can actually turn that into something productive that can make you a lot of money. All right, so now so far, I'm sure you guys, if you have been paying attention to me, you have gained so much value from what I've shared so far. However, there are certain key points you need to succeed. Now, what I've shared so far is going to help you get started. All right. However, there are key points you need that's going to help you succeed. Now, let me show you what I mean. Now, for you to make sure you get this right, you need to know how to set up your profile, your Upwork profile. You need to know how to set up your profile the right way. All right, how to set up these things to make it look enticing, to make your profile look very professional. These are the key things you need to succeed. Now, when you're applying for jobs on Upwork, all right, remember this. I'm sure some of you were wondering this cover letter part. How do I go about it? What do you see? Because there's a lot of people applying for this job, so you want to stand out. Now, how do you put up a cover letter that helps you stand out? All of those things are the key points you need to succeed. Now, when the client responds to you just like this, how do you go about the chat? How do you make sure that okay, this client knows what you are talking about? All right, all of those things, they are key things you need to succeed. But now the truth is that it is really really impossible to cover everything that you need, right, A to Z, because time limits us. Basically, I promised I was going to spend 1 hour 30 minutes, and I want to keep to that time. All right, because even if we have the whole day, we can't really cover everything A to Z, because there's a lot of back and forth. You have to go and you have to like get started, and take a look at what you are doing and all of that. So it is really impossible for us to cover everything you need A to Z, because time limits us. All right, which means at this point you have just two options. Okay, option one is the 4 steps that I've just showed you. You can get started with it and then try to figure out the rest on your own. But trust me, it is really going to be hard. All right, it's really going to be hard, but it is possible. All right, it's going to be hard. All right, if you want to do things on your own. But let me just show you what you are going to expect when you start, so that you can know the thing you're going to expect and you know how to tackle them. Now, when you decide to, let's say, for those of you that want to start on your own, or you feel like, okay, I want to use this step and start on my own, this is what you're going to face. All right, at first, when you want to start, which is the first step, which is you want to learn how to write marketing emails, and you go to Google to search for information on how to write marketing emails. Google has a lot of information. And one of the problems you're going to run with is that, which one do I read? Which one do I check? Now there's a page 2, page 3, page 4, up to page 10. Of course, you can't read everything. You're going to burn out, because you're going to be wondering, which one is the right thing? Which one is so? All of those things are going to cause a lot of confusion. And when confusion sets in, you start struggling to write these marketing emails. All right. And also there will be frustration, because when you're trying to put up your profile on Upwork, it is going to come, they're going to ask you questions upon questions. And if you don't get anyone right, they'll reject your profile, and you get frustrated and you feel like, man, these things, I don't tire out. And when you try to like, okay, let me see what's happening, you start soaking up yourself with enough information. Before you know, your brain is so overloaded, you don't even know the next step to take. And most importantly, right, something I've noticed that when you, because you are going to try to, you want to like do things on your own, you're going to spend a lot of time doing trial and error. And for people who try to do this, they spend like 12 months to 2 years before they make any single money, because they are spending the whole year trying to understand, oh, what is working, try and error, and all of those things, right? But if this sounds like a lot of stress to you, and you don't want to go through this stress, and you just prefer like a shortcut process that's going to help you succeed faster and make life easy for you, then of course you want to go with option two, right? Now, option two is very simple, is to enroll in our private mentoring program, so that you can work together with the team, right? That's going to assist you, and make life easy for you. All right. So this mentoring program is like having someone hold your hand as you go through each steps while giving you constant support and guidance and ensure you succeed at all costs. So the goal of the mentoring program is to ensure that you succeed at all costs while getting all the support that you need. And don't forget, it's going to come at a price, all right? Because I believe that we can't have everybody in our mentoring program, because people who pay attention. People, if you are alive for free, most people will not take it seriously. But when you put a price on it, when you pay for something, you are going to value it and you want to take it very seriously, because in your mind you'll be like, man, I don't want my money to burn. I must take it very seriously. All right? That's the mindset I will want you to have. All right. So, like I said, it is not by force. All right. Just make a choice. Which one is best for you? Do you want to figure out everything yourself, all right, and run into troubles and frustration, or you want to enroll in our mentoring program and work together with a team that walk you through the steps A to Z with constant support and guidance to ensure you succeed at all costs, which is option two. And this is how powerful option two is. Now, when Ebuka was faced with these choices, just like you, he picked up option two, and in just 4 weeks, with the right mentorship, with the right mentoring program, he got his first job, which is $260, and that's over 182,000 naira. We also have Miriam. Miriam picked option two, which is our mentoring program, and her first client, she signed her first job, she got paid $1,000. We also have Fumilayo, all right. In just 8 weeks, she got two jobs that got her over $1,000. And don't forget, this is not a job that comes once. It comes once you do a good job, the clients, the people will just keep you, and you just keep earning money from month to month. But I can't be chasing these people and say, oh, okay, send me new testimonials. Oh, send me new testimonials. It's a lot of stress. All right. So all of these people you are seeing here, they are now big boys and big girls. Okay, because then they're not making a lot of money, and I cannot be chasing them looking for testimonials up and down. So this is also Lakon. He chose option two and makes $700 on his first email writing job. The truth is there's a lot of testimonials. That's just the truth. But I can spend the whole day showing you testimonials upon testimonials upon testimonials. This is Brenda. This is Stajem. $500 on his first writing job. We have Sadiq, who now makes an average of $5,000 on a monthly basis. We also have Daniel, who his first month after being part of our mentoring program, he got two jobs, and one of the jobs was paying him $400. We also have Zubai, who came with a banger and said he's earning $5,000 weekly for a project from 3 clients, which you can see right here. There's more testimonials, but let me just keep it short. All right. So I believe that with what you have seen so far, or about the mentoring program, you just rather just go to option two, because it makes your life easy, all right, and the result speaks for itself. So if that's you want to be part of our mentoring program, all right, and you're ready to go to option two, I want to personally welcome you to our private mentoring program called the Inbox Marketing Academy, IMA for short. Now, so what happens when you enroll into the Inbox Marketing Academy, IMA? What happens when you enroll tonight? Now, when you enroll tonight, this is what happens, right? First off, we are going to be giving you access to our online classroom portal. That's going to contain everything you need to succeed, A to Z. Now, we have done it in such a way that, this A to Z, we have done it in such a way that they are short video lessons, all right, giving you direction on what exactly to do. Now, this short video lesson is it's going to be like you are behind me, seeing exactly what I'm doing, and basically modeling what I am doing. All right. So these short video lessons are going to be giving you on every step. You'll be getting a video lesson showing you exactly what to do on every step you take. All right. So these video lessons, one of them, are going to show you how to become really good at writing marketing emails. Another one will be for how to put your samples together so you look professional. Another video is going to be showing you how to set up your profile for massive success so that you look professional. All right. So basically, what is about is that I am going to be setting up my profile. You'll be seeing what I'm doing, and you'll be doing also, following my step. All right. So one of the videos is going to show you how to get high paying clients on Upwork. One of them is also going to show you how do you put a cover letter together that's going to get you response from clients. All right, we're going to show you how to do that. All right, and that's not all. You'll be getting a template. Let's say you can't come up with the cover letter yourself. Maybe you have watched the video, you can't still come up with the cover letter. Don't worry, we have a template that you can just fill in the blank and use for yourself starting tonight, and so much more. Now, here comes the amazing part. While you are soaking up the video lesson, because like it is in two parts, you have to do your part. While you are taking up the video lessons, if any part is unclear, that is where the team that is ready to assist you comes into play. Like I told you, you're going to be working with a team. All right. So we have a team of successful email copywriters, which include myself. All right. Because I mean, I cannot always be available. All right. But I have like people who are really successful that are put in charge, who are ready to assist you via this discussion portal. So maybe you're watching the video, any part is unclear, you just ask questions and these people are going to come to your rescue. All right. And you also have personal access to me and my partner who has done about $2 million in his sales. And also you'll be getting access to live Q&A calls that's going to crush whatever challenge that you come up. Because the truth is, I'm not going to lie to you, this is a business. All right. You are going to run into challenges just like every other business. But the amazing part is that you are going to have people who are going to crush whatever challenge you have. And we also host question and answer call. Let's say I host question and answer call from time to time. Let's say you're having any problem at all, you want to ask your questions, you're going to ask your questions, and I'm going to crush it for you. Right. So you always have people you always have people who are ready to support you and make sure you're not alone in this journey. All right. That's what makes it really, really amazing. All right. Now, everything we are giving you inside the Inbox Marketing Academy, the video lessons, the live Q&A calls, the constant support, everything is to do one thing only, is to give you direction and ensure that you succeed at all costs. All right. The goal is to make sure you succeed, which means to make money, to make a lot of money so that you can become financially comfortable. All right. Now, after going to the Inbox Marketing Academy, you are going to become a different person entirely. You are going to have peace of mind because your income by that time would have gone up a lot. You have your income will not be operating on the same level that you are right now. You're going to be someone who is earning in dollars. All right, making a lot, at least $1,000 on a monthly basis with their smartphone. While other people are playing with their smartphone, doing WhatsApp, doing nonsense things with their phone, you are going to be the different one, making a lot of money with your phone, and that puts you ahead of the average Nigerians. You are also going to meet your bills comfortably. Your bills is not going to be shocking you anymore. So they will not tell you to pay your bills and you'll be worried. They'll not say pay your rent, you'll be worried because you know that you have enough money to clear any whatever bills, and you need to pay your loved ones. Financial worries will not be a problem to you, and you make so much money. You can buy that dream phone, fund your dreams, buy that dream car, get that gift for your loved ones, and a lot and a lot. All right. Now, what is the enrollment fee into the Inbox Marketing Academy? The first set of people who enrolled in our Inbox Marketing Academy paid 150,000. Now, most people are going to say, how much? This is too much. But compare this to how much you spend in school. All right. If you compare this amount to the amount that you spend trying to get a degree, which is BSc, all right, all of us, we know we spend millions of naira to get a BSc degree. And how much, ask yourself, how much has a BSc giving you? All right. How much? I don't want to say the BSc is useless, all right, because it's going to feel like school is a scam. I don't believe that school is scam. School has, it gives you knowledge basically, but it is not meant to make you financially comfortable. All right. So compare that to how much you spend in school. You see that this is chicken change. Now, this one is different because you know that, okay, once I learn this and I get this skill, I'm going to it opens up a lot of opportunities for you that can make you a lot of money. I mean, when we did the maths for this job alone, for this job, where is this job? Yes, when we did the maths for this job, you were getting over. Now, this is a 6 months project. You're getting over 7.2 million naira. Trust me, there's a lot of people. I'm sure some people like right here. The BSc that you spend millions on has not given you that kind of money. The BSc you spend millions on cannot even give you a job of 150K. All right. So think about this. You can see that this makes sense, but I'm not going to charge you that. I'm not going to ask you guys to pay because I know Nigeria is very tough and not everyone can afford that. So we want to make this as affordable as possible for some of you, right, who are really, really serious. So we are giving you guys a very massive discount. So there's a special discount for you today, and you're not paying any close to 100,000 or 50,000 naira. How the amount you are paying, because I'm just trying to make it very affordable, is just 40,000 naira. Now if 40,000 naira is still a lot of money for you, then like there's this fire in the mountain. That means there's problem which you have to really solve. If you can't pay 40,000 naira for for a knowledge, for an education that can possibly change your life, then there's problem. Because next year you're going to be someone who can afford 40,000 naira. Like, that is a really terrible thing. In the next coming month, you want to be someone who 40,000 naira is like chicken change for you. You don't even think about it. That's what you want to become. All right. And the only way that's going to be possible is if you have the right knowledge. The reason why you are where you are, why your income, why your bank account, you're not happy with your bank account, is because you don't have the right knowledge that can possibly grow your account. Now you need to invest in your brain so that your brain can come up with ways to make more money for you. And that's the opportunity you are seeing right here. And don't forget, one client, when you get your first job, you have basically gotten like times five of whatever money that you invested in. Now, 40,000 naira we're just making it affordable for you guys. All right. When you get your first job, what happens? You get, like, let's say you get like $250. $250 in our currency is over 140, 150,000 naira. All right. Now look at imagine that you get a job like this. You get a job like this. In the next, you're working with this client for like 6 months. When we did the math, that's 7.2 million naira. Now, I mean, think about this. You are just going to be paying 40,000 naira to learn something that can give you millions of naira. I mean, does that not make sense? All right. Now, for those of you who are ready to move forward with me, all right, for those of you who are going to be, who are ready to be, who are really, really serious about this, I want to reward you tonight. So there will be a reward for people who are going to be taking action tonight, right now, on this class. All right. So it'll be a fast action takers reward for the first 70 persons that are going to make payment right now and access to our lifetime mentorship. All right. So this is the reward I'm giving people who are taking action right now. So the first 70 persons to pay right now, we pay just 25,000 naira. We also get access to our lifetime mentorship. All right, just 25,000 naira. All right. So this is for the first 70 persons, and you need to pay right now because I'm going to be counting the numbers on this call, on this class. So we'll be counting 1, 2, 3 until we get to 70. So once that 70 persons, 70 slot is taken, all right, the 25,000 naira, 25,000 naira reward closes. So anybody that wants to wants to enroll after that, we have to pay 40,000 naira or 50,000 naira or 150,000 naira, depending on how much the price will be at the time they are ready to pay. All right. So get your bank app ready. Get whatever it is that you use to make transfer, because your time starts now. All right. So I'll be counting. It's the first come, first serve. You miss out, you are going to regret. All right. So the next slide you're going to see is the bank account info where you're going to make your payments. All right. So I'm going to count. I'm going to count 1 to 3 so that you can get yourself very ready. Get your bank app ready. 1. So open your bank app and get it ready. Because you are paying via bank transfer, to make things very easy. Because online payments, people don't like to use their card or whatever it is because they fear getting scammed. So 1, 2, 3, go. Now this is the account info on your screen. So make a bank transfer of 25,000 naira now to the account below to enroll and secure your discount slot. This is the account number on your screen. UBA Bank, Umar Ibrahim. The 25K discount, don't forget, is available to just 70 people only and we are going to be counting on this score. So I'm going to be counting from 1 to 70. Let me see if I see our battery. All right. So when you are done making your payments, what you do is comment paid in the chat. All right. So when you're done making your payment, so when you are done making your payments, comment paid in the chat so that I can, I can begin to count. All right. The chat is open. So when you are done making your payment, comment paid in the chat so that I can start counting. Don't forget, this offer is available for 70 people. Once you miss out on this, that means you're ready to pay 40,000 naira. Right? 40,000 naira. Now, if you feel like, oh man, I can't afford this, all of that, then it's a best problem. Because if you can't afford 25,000 naira, at the age you are, there's problem. There's really problem. And if you find it hard to invest in education that can possibly, earn you a lot of money, tell you like do you have like how do you expect to grow? How do you expect to grow your income if you are not ready to learn the things that are necessary to grow your income? It's your choice. So you miss out on this discount right now, it means that okay, you are going to pay 40,000 naira by then. All right. Again, once you pay, comment paid in the chat. Once you make your payments, comment paid in the chat so that I can start counting. While we are taking payments, people are commenting. Please, if you have questions, do let me know. If you have questions, do let me know. If you have a question, just put it in the chat, okay? So we have one person who are paid right now. We have a favor. Yeah, so I'm having dinner right now. So I'm waiting for. So I'm having dinner right now. So I have like two people who are paid. Please don't forget if you have paid, put it in the chat though. Those of you who are paying, congratulations. Here's what you need to do. Okay, send your proof of payment. So here's what you're going to do after payment. Okay, send your admin. Everybody here belongs to a WhatsApp group, which I believe so. Now every group has an admin. Okay, so message your admin and just say, hey admin, this is my proof of payment. So what's going to happen is that when you do that, the admin is going to confirm your payment, which is going to take time. So you have to be patient. All right. When not that you send a message, the admin doesn't reply in 30 minutes, you are going to be scared that, oh, I think I'm scammed, all of those things. All right. When you pay, when you send your proof of payment to the admin, just be patient. Now, one of the groups I am the admin, you can simply send a message to me. Oh, sorry, to that number. All right. My assistant will just take care of it. All right. So yeah, some people are asking if payment can be done tomorrow. Of course. Um, I think so far, okay, some people say they're having network issues. So how about 68 slot left? I think if my math is correct, two people have taken the slot. So so make this easy for people who are having issues. Um, discount. Today's what? Today's what, please? This is Wednesday. This will extend to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But only 68 slot available. Yeah. So basically, what this means is that, okay, I think we have about four people who have paid right now. Four, that's 64 now, right? I think two more people have paid. That's 66 now. So you can see how the numbers are going down, right? So basically, what this means is that the discount has extended. If you have networking issues, let's say you have networking issues, you need grace to pay or whatever it is that you need. Just remember that there's only 68 slots or less than 68 slots that are available. All right. So there's no assurance that you may get to Friday. All right. So if by tomorrow everybody paid, all right, and the 68 slot is filled up, that is the end of the offer. The offer is gone. Okay. You have to pay tomorrow is Thursday. So let's say by Thursday now, 68 all the slots gets filled up. That's the end. So by Friday, if you come by Friday, you'll be surprised that, oh, they'll tell you, oh, the offer is gone, or you have to pay 40,000 naira. So you want to, so if you're making your payment, you want to make your payment as fast as possible, because the more people pay, the more the slot goes down. All right. So I don't forget, as you are paying, please, this is very important, because I don't want to hear, oh, I was scammed, I don't know what to do, I paid money, I don't worry. And please don't forget, do not pay into any palm pay account, because a lot of people who are impersonating me using my name to scam people. Please don't fall for scams. The only account you should be paying to is my UBA account, which you can see on my screen. All right. Someone say, I want to make payment, but I don't have a group admin. I can't find anybody. How did you join this class if you don't have a group admin? Of course, how did you join? Because somebody is going to send you the link. So, and the person that sent you the link, just message the person and ask. For people asking for tomorrow, I have given you guys grace already. Grace period is till Friday, but it's only 68 slots available. There's only 68 slots available, which means that as people are paying, the slot is going down. Please send it to the admin. When you send it, be patient, because people are going to be rushing, telling you that, oh, you're not confirming. Just relax, because you have to confirm the payment to be sure that you actually paid. Because when people want to, you know, be smart by sending you fake payments. I don't even know why they're even doing that. I can't write to the group, and I guess I've deleted my admin account. You're not meant to write in the group. You are meant to send the admin a private message. It is that simple. All right, you're not meant to write in the group. You're meant to send the admin a private message. Do you have any question? Do you have any questions? If you have questions, put it in the chat. I'll take your 3 questions. I'll call it a night. Take a screenshot. So yeah, um, in the absence of no question, guys, we're going to call it a night. Thank you for showing up. So when you make a payment, your payment is confirmed. You'll be given access to the program directly. All right. Now, no, most people don't have any questions. Then we're going to call it a night here. All right. Um, Olusegun, how do you get the videos? I just said it. That once you get your payment is confirmed, you get immediate access to all the video lessons, the um, the um, the team you're going to work with that's going to assist you, and every other things. All right. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the class. And again, I can't afford it is not an excuse. All right. If you're really, really serious about changing your situation, then you need to do something you've never done before. All right. All right. So good night. Okay, Chris photography. You said I need an answer quickly so that I can make a payment. I don't wait. How do you access how were you able to access this class? I want to ask. Chris photography, how were you able to access this class? Because the only way you can access the class is if you have the link. If I don't if I don't get a response within like I'm going to end the class, so because you're asking a question, I'm asking you no response. The offer for 40K, when does it elapse? Well, the price will keep increasing from 25K. The next one, once this offer ends, it goes to 40K. From 40K, it will be going slowly from 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 until it gets to 150 again. All right, guys. We're going to call it a night here. My light is gone already. So good night. Enjoy your evening and take good care of yourself.